Okay. Move that shit over there. Okay. Today, I don't even know if it's on, but I really don't fucking care right now. It's gonna be loud as fuck. Shit.
Come on.
Okay, so today is June the 10th, 2009. We're gonna tell you about our day. Well, actually, this all happened in one place. So, yeah. So go ahead and start.
Okay, so we go into Pizza Inn. Oh, you motherfucker.
Okay, go. The fuck was that? Okay, go.
We went to Pizza Inn, and the first thing we saw, we got there kind of early. You know, they weren't even putting the pizza out yet. And there was these old people, pieces of shit, sitting there like vultures waiting for the food. And they go up there to get their pizza, and I turn to my sister, Courtney, and say, they can't even eat it. They're going to have to gum it.
Hold that. It's going to be too fucking loud. Okay. Okay, so these old pieces of shit that are vulturing over the pizza as it comes out. Tell them why you think people pick on old people.
They pick on old people, and this is the God honest truth in my eyes, because they have power, and there's nothing that the old bitches can do.
I mean, we could sit there and just like push them down, and they can't do anything about it.
They can't fight back.
So I guess that's why people pick on old people. I don't know.
That's my reasoning of it anyway.
It's fine. I'm sorry. So next on the list here, we have this lady that made a little fat girl in school commit suicide. My mom told me about it. It was like years ago. But this lady was the one that actually accused the little girl of something that she didn't do. Which I think is bullshit that she's walking around with a smile on her face.
And being fat.
And if they ever came to my restaurant and they tried to order a Coke, you're all getting water. Not just her, all of you, because she might try to drink out of your drink.
Yeah, first I'd offer the 3 flavors of Slim Fast, and then if she went to order a Coke or anybody, I'd say nope, you're all getting water.
Yep, bitch. Okay. On to the old lady destroying stuff across the street. This is one of our neighbors. She was putting her foot in the bush. She was destroying stuff.
She was destroying her plants, and she didn't even look like she lived there. She looked suspicious, destroying stuff.
She was destroying stuff. I was about to call the cops. She looked like she was going to do something.
I felt threatened.
I felt threatened by her walking slow. Also,
too, our dad told us about our neighbor Larry. He's real crazy and shit. Climbs on his roof and strangles trees. Well, his brother, we saw him the other day in the backyard. He's a karate buff, and we looked up and seen him. He's sitting there punching and kicking and just doing everything to this tree that's possible to hurt it.
Okay, trees aren't for beating up. Trees are for hugging. I think we should have called the cops on him too while they were there to pick up the old lady destroying stuff. I think they should have picked his ass up too for disturbing the tree.
Yeah, they could have been taking. What are you in for? Destroying stuff? How about you beating up a tree?
I mean, both of them could have went at the same time. Now the same place we were where the suicide lady was, there was this guy. Very odd shaped, and not only that, he was wearing spandex. He was wearing bright blue spandex shorts.
I first noticed this guy. I was sitting there eating my food, and someone told me just to look over to my left. Well, I did, and there he was. This odd-shaped man that's very ugly, wearing these tight, bright blue spandex, and I said, "Oh my God!" And I had to tell my sister to look.
I almost fell out of my chair and died. It was disturbing. I took a picture of it on my sister's phone. I'm pretty sure that the wife saw me taking a picture, but I had to, and I'm most likely going to put it in this video if I can. What the? But he was odd shaped, and that's it.
It was weird.
Now the last thing on our list, we were in the same place. Our nephew Gavin was there, and there was this other little kid named Gavin. And without even having to even ask, because I knew we didn't have to ask. The other little kid liked wrestling. They asked who his favorite wrestler was.
And he said John motherfucking Cena. Who's all about the kids and the horny little teenage girls.
That just proved our point. Like, seriously, if I would have had my camera, I would have videotaped it.
And naturally, he was carrying a Ric Flair figure, because everybody just can't get past that old piece of shit not wrestling anymore.
Yeah, we just can't get over it. So, that was our out and about day there. Oh, and his dad looked like a Batista, but
with no roids.
With no roids included.
Well, my final message, you can leave one too, is if I'm sitting in my garage and your old lady destroying stuff, you better stop it, because I will call the cops on you.
We will. One more thing, the GM of Raw, I think the new GM's